Don't you hesitate. I'm Anita Rain.
I am Raleigh Boo,
And this is Breakfast with the Bullocks. Oh gosh.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh Savior.
Savior.
Oh Jehovah. There's so many names. However, we are
Cut.
Nah, that's not even cut no more. That's Daddy Shark nowadays, you know. Daddy Shark. It's so wrong though, because some mothers are bigger than the daddies.
Sure are.
So you know what I'm saying? How come it ain't like Mommy Shark has a big one?
I look muscular.
What's
the word muscular?
Muscular, I think, is still that in 2022. Whatever the kids are calling muscles
excuse
these days.
me.
Look at that. You brought, hey, girl. You know
I can't do that.
Yeah, you just gotta like throw the whole body up there. But we already off track. This episode is not about muscles necessarily, and it's not about Jill. It's not about that. This episode is about a very important subject to us. Beauty versus pain, right?
It does have something to do with it because the muscles.
Yeah. Like, it takes a certain amount of pain, so to speak, that you have to go through to keep getting shoulders like them shoulders. You know? You ever heard people say no pain, no gain?
Oh, yeah.
Now, it's no pain, no gain, so that you can keep working to get those beautiful shoulders, those beautiful arms, the pecs and the biceps and triceps.
But what about beauty is in the eye of the beholder?
I believe that rings true, but we behold ourselves. So if we feel like, dang, my chest ain't beautiful enough, I got to do something else, then we may be willing to go through more pain to be able to get the chest that we want. Some people get plastic surgery to get the chest that they want. Some people do extra reps to get the chest that they want, you know. So it's all up to the person.
Yeah.
You know, but beauty is pain. Does it have to be?
I guess it depends on in what capacity and who you ask. So, I mean, to me, sometimes I'll sacrifice a little discomfort. I don't know about pain. I would say discomfort for beauty, like wearing heels. I don't wear those like stiletto heels and all that, but I have these like chunky boot heels, and like they make me feel good and powerful, and I always want to be like a little bit taller, so maybe a little bit taller. And I'll sacrifice my feet cramping up a little bit to wear those heels and feel good for the time being. I'm not gonna wear them every day, but you know, for a special occasion, I think it's worth it.
I would have to agree that I do sacrifice some discomfort, because exercise to me is not really about pain, you know, unless you're feeling sore the next day. So It's not really about pain, but it is about a little discomfort. Right. So I think we can kind of both agree that we go against it being pain having to be had in order to achieve beauty. But it may be some discomfort.
Yeah, I think even with yoga, like sometimes there's like certain poses like I don't necessarily want to do. And it's not that it's painful. It's just like I really don't want to do that pose. So I have to really breathe through it and make myself uncomfortable to get through it. Because they say like, you know, the poses you don't want to do the most are probably the ones you should do more. And sometimes it's important to put yourself in uncomfortable situations to get better and move forward.
That's right. Makes a lot of sense.
Like without pain, how are you going to get stronger?
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Just go through some discomfort to get stronger.
Oh.
You know, that's how I feel. But again, people do say no pain, no gain.
Yeah.
So now, We talked about that. I'm a man.
You're a man?
Ooh, I am a man. Yo soy un hombre.
Ooh.
Y regalo para el mundo.
Ooh, excuse me.
You know, I may or may not have said that right. However, I'm a
right.
man. Thank you. You are a woman. Okay? Do we as men and women go through different channels to achieve beauty? And what are some ways that maybe we sacrifice for beauty as a man, as a woman?
I would say definitely. Oh my gosh. If you look at the media, if you watch movies, if you look at advertisements, like society expects us to reach unachievable expectations, because even if you look at a magazine with an ad in it, those images have been photoshopped. So on top of people actually going and getting lipo and Botox, starving themselves and getting like facelifts and all these, what do you call it, plastic surgery, like you said, getting all this plastic surgery to change their nose, fatten up their lips, all this stuff. The things that you look at in magazines, beyond all those things, are completely unachievable because they've been photoshopped and edited. Like, they may have edited someone's waist to be smaller than like humanly possible, and we're looking at these images thinking like, well, why don't I look like that, and I need to achieve that. I don't know if you heard the story about this woman getting some of her ribs removed for her waist to look smaller, which is nuts.
You told me about
I think that's so crazy. I think that's crazy. I think that's extreme. I think there's nothing wrong with going to get, some things changed here and there. But to get ribs removed is, wow, I can't even wrap my head around that. So I think a lot of times the media and what other people have done set some kind of outrageous standard for like us, quote unquote, normal people.
Normies over here.
Who are not like in the spotlight. We're just living our day-to-day lives, and then it just becomes like a huge weight on you to think like, oh, I'll never look like that. Well, I guess I could look like that, but then I have to like go through all these surgeries and pain. So yeah, I mean, as a woman, like seeing all these other women, yeah, it is a crazy expectation and a huge like expectation to go through this pain for the beauty.
I can definitely understand, where you're coming from with that, because some of the images that we do see of what women are supposed to look like, what men are supposed to look like, are sometimes unachievable for some of us. For example, there may be an image of a handsome black man on a TV screen. A handsome white man will never be a handsome black man. The same way that a handsome black man will never be a handsome white man. There are ways to go about doing that. However, we saying that you don't have to do that. Beauty versus pain. We could accept our own beauty and not have to give in to the pain.
Yeah. I actually also realized when you said that, I just laughed, but people actually do that. They will go and tan and tan and tan trying to be dark, and they go and bleach their skin trying to get light, which is, wow, I can't even wrap my head around that either.
But it just popped up in my head too. Maybe that is part of the pain. Because pain is mental as well. It's not just like, oh, this hurts me, or I'm getting the plastic surgery and it hurts because I got to heal from it. It's also the mental pain. Who told a lady or a man that his nose was too big or too small? That all brings mental pain. Like, dang, I must be hideous. So now I have to go and now deal with physical pain after the mental pain that these people have already drilled in my head, which is what I think you were touching on.
I love your nose.
Thank you. It does its job. I'm able to breathe in the air. You know, it's effective. I thank you. You know, so. Hey. Now I'm doing the crab. Yo, you know, you can't say crab anymore without people thinking about the STD crab.
Or maybe that's just you.
Maybe it is.
Because I want some crabs right now.
It's
After you said
me.
that, I want to eat some crab.
Crabs are nasty and they make your tongue itchy.
That's because you're allergic.
They make. Wait, that don't happen to everybody?
No.
It's just me?
You and everyone else who is allergic.
It's just us, Lord?
The rest of us are like.
You know what? We're going to have a little pop-up right now about allergies, okay? So now, what happened was, I want to ask people, what are you guys allergic to?
I'm allergic to bullshit.
And that wraps up this episode. Peace, y'all. Why my thumb sideways? I could have thought it was straight. What is that? Wait. We gotta get the thumb straight.
Peace.
You saw like that. Got morphine thumb. Oh, nice. Woo! You about to get us part of the cancel culture, girl, doing stuff like that to the people. You know, this is what I do here.
All you need is love.
All you need is love.
All you need is love.
All you need is love. That's all I know.
That's all you need.
No more hesitation.